Hi, it's your girl Kimberly Gabriel, and I'm back with another video for you all today. And you guessed it right, today I want to talk about how to freeform your locks from an afro. So guys, I'll be touching some topic today, and I think all of this that I will be talking about is very important to having healthy freeform locks, right? So I'll be touching how you wash it, and with washing I mean moisturize as well, how you sleep with your hair at night, how you carry on your everyday, like when you have your chores to do in your house or when you're doing laundry and stuff like that. And I'll also be touching styling your freeform locks at an early stage, right? So this video might be a little bit lengthy, but guys, this is my personal views on how I see it, of on what I have been through so far freeforming my locks, right? So as you guys know, I'm officially 3 months and 1 week in today freeforming. So far it's been good for me, right? So let me just jump into this so I could try to help anyone out there who needs it, right? So how to freeform your locks from an afro, guys? It's really simple. Just do nothing. Honestly, don't do anything. As you all know, I didn't started to separate my freeform till about almost 3 months in. I did nothing, guys. All you do is you wash your hair and you let it be, right? And when I say wash your hair, in the first 2-3 weeks of me freeforming, I was doing the most with my afro, guys, and it wasn't helping me, right? Washing my hair every single day wasn't helping me. I noticed when I stopped washing it every day and I went to wash it once a week, I saw a lot. I mean, I saw like 100% improvement in the way my freeform were forming, right? So that's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. You need to set a schedule on how you deal with your freeform. You don't want to be washing your hair every day. Which I see, or I have seen tutorials on people freeforming and washing it every day, and they have beautiful freeform. So that just leads me to say that everyone here isn't the same, you know. People here are going to lock at different pace. People are going to have a full head of locks in 3 months, while some other people it might take up to a year for them to be fully locked. It all depends on the hair that you have, right? So for washing your hair, you just be mindful of how you wash it. You try to see if your hair likes water. If your hair doesn't like to be wet every day, your hair is going to tell you. You understand, guys? Your hair is going to let you know if it doesn't want to be wet every day. For me, when I get up in the morning, I take my spritz bottle with water, and what I do is I just do that and I just shake, right? That's my moisture routine for the day, and that's good with me, right? So you just need to know how to take care of it. You just leave it alone, guys. Less is more. That's one thing I'm going to tell you about freeforming. Less is more. The less your hands are in your head, the less you are constantly in the mirror. Oh, do I have a locks now? Man, they're not farming yet. It's like you get so carried away wanting them to farm so quick that you do the most, right? So less is more, guys. I tell you that from experience. The first 2-3 weeks of me free farming, and then I was watching all these tutorial and seeing these beautiful free farm lots. I was going crazy. I wanted to free farm. I wanted to see lots right away, but you need to just be patient, right? So just try to find a routine for your washing of your hair. You know, just try to find a routine. When it comes to shampoo, any shampoo I use in my hair, guys, I don't care what it is, I dilute it, right? So you just be mindful of the products that you put in. You don't want to be putting anything that's thick, that's going to take forever to come out, or that's not going to come out of your freeform, because then what it's going to do, guys, is going to create you to have mole, and no one wants to have mole, and it's going to leave residue in your locks that's going to be pretty hard to come out. I could tell you that from experience of having manicured locks and doing the most with it. So I could only imagine if you have thick freeform, you know, and you do the most with it, you're going to be in some pretty big trouble. So I think less is more with products. For me, I only use shampoo and oil, and I limit the oil that I put in. I use a little bit, and that's good for me, right? Okay, so when you're moisturizing your locks, some people moisturize 2 times for the week, some people moisturize a week like what I am doing, some people go out 2-3 months without moisturizing their hair, some people don't even use oil in their freeform, and they have beautiful freeform, right? So it just leads me to say, you need to study your hair, you need to study your baby locks, and they'll talk to you guys and they'll tell you what they need, right? So styling, this is a big no-no for me with freeform locks in the beginning stage, right? You don't want to be styling your hair, guys. You don't want to be styling your hair. Yes, your hair will look a little bit crazy in the beginning, and you're going to feel like if you style it, it might look a little better, because I've been through it too, where I had stages that I thought if I freeform it, it would be better, and if I style my freeform, it would be better, right? And it didn't work, for me, guys, right? So what I used to like do that I found out was a no-no in like the first, I'll say, week or 2 weeks, I have this, you know, it's like one of those thing that you put up your locks with. And guys, I tried this about 2 times in my locks, right? And the reason I say these aren't so good to use when you're first starting out, because just imagine like you have your locks starting, right? You have your curls clumping or your hair clumping up, and then you go ahead and you put this on it. I'm not going to put it on because it's pretty tight and I don't want to mess up any of my babies, but you put this over it, and when you're done, you rake it back way, right? So what that's doing, guys, it's just messing up all of your baby locks that are forming, and when it does, it starts to separate your curls or separate the hair that are trying to clump together. That's what it starts to do, right? By my experience, right? So I have this here. I don't use this at all now. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll think about using this, but it's not important to me now, right? Who knows, maybe for some other people it's different, but not for me. I personally believe, guys, that when you're starting to freeform your locks in the early stage, I'll probably say the first 6 months, you shouldn't style it. Just leave it alone. If you do decide to style it, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is going to take longer for your hair to lock up, because you are interrupting with the locking process, right? So I advise all of you guys out here who are freeforming and you want to try out styles, just wait and have patience. At least till your locks are together like this, and then you could style them, right? I haven't styled mine as yet. I'm planning to try some styling them probably, but I'm not one to style too often. The only thing I tried it was just putting up the first half, and it was nice and everything, but I like to see my afro. I like to see my hair wild and crazy. That's just me, right? So when you put it up, yes, your hair looks like you don't even have locks, but then it kind of hides the afro, and I don't like that, right? So just be mindful of that when you're styling. So I recommend for anyone who is like 3 weeks in, a month in, 2 months in, don't style your hair, guys. You just leave it alone. Leave it alone and you'll see better results, right? So the next thing I'm going to jump into is sleeping, you guys. Do you cover your locks at night when you sleep? Or do you sleep with a satin pillowcase? Do you sleep with it free, you know? For me, I cover my locks at night. I have my bonnet here, and this I don't mind showing you guys because this is not going to interrupt my locks. So I have my bonnet here, and what I do, I just put it on. I tuck my ears, and this is how I sleep at night, guys. Honestly, I like to sleep like this at night because it protects your locks, guys. It really protects your babies. For one, me sleeping with this was better for me with my locking process. When I started my Freeform, as I said, I had a nice size afro, but when you stretch my curl, my hair was to about here, right? And what I noticed was catching me, guys, when I go to sleep at night, I would, on my side, when I wake up in the morning, my hair was literally stick down like this. It was stick down, and I noticed that was causing it to not lock up on the sides, right? If you guys know the size of my hair, or the last part of my hair to be locking up, right? So that was hampering it. As I started to wear my bonnet at night, it stopped, guys. I am telling you the honest truth, it stopped. I believe covering your hair at night, it locks quicker to me, right? That's just my personal experience. In the first month and a half, I was not sleeping with my bonnet on, and I was not seeing results like what I see when I sleep with my bonnet at night. So you guys be mindful of that. And also, one of the reasons I like to sleep with my bonnet too is because I have a dog. I have my little house dog, and she's my little baby, but she legos a lot of hair. So if you have your pets, guys, you have to be mindful of that. You don't want to be getting your pets hair in your locks. I could tell you that from experience of me having manicured and now Freeform locks. When I was loosening out my manicured locks, the amount of my dog's hair that was in it, guys, the struggle was real, I tell you. So that's one thing I've learned. Try to cover your locks if you have pets, especially dogs and cats, because you can't help yourself. I cover it, and now and then I'll still see one of her little white hair there, or another one over here, you know. So you need to protect your locks when you have pets, right? So the last topic that I'll be jumping in today with you guys is protecting the energy that you put in your Freeform, guys, right? As a Freeformer, I deal with my hair myself, right? When I had my manicured locks, I used to go get it styled and do the most and have this stylist do it, and until about 3 years before I decided to lose them out, I was doing it myself, right? With this set of locks now, I have been doing it myself, and it has been good for me, guys, right? just be mindful of the energy that you put in your locks. You don't want everybody to be touching them. That's a no-no for me, guys. I don't have people touching my locks or anything like that. You know, the only person that would touch my locks is my husband. You know, that's the only person, and not even him mess with them, you know. So just be mindful of the energy. You don't want anyone that has a negative vibes towards your hair to touch it. You know, most of the time when I step out of my house, guys, I have my Freeform covered. And I see better results. You know, you cover it up. Just be mindful of the people you have around you with your Freeform, right? And also, guys, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys, and it's very important. When you're doing your house chores, guys, when you're doing chores in your house, especially sweeping, dusting, please, guys, you take your bonnet and you try to cover your locks. I am telling you from experience, cover it. You don't want dirt to get in it. When you're cooking, cover it, because you don't want, locks has a style, a tendency to pick up smells of things, guys. And when you're cooking, you don't want your locks to be smelling of what you cook, you know. So you try to be mindful of these things, and trust me, guys, it is going to help you. Cover your hair when you're cooking, cover it when time you're cleaning your house, cover it when you're doing the laundry. When I work out, if I go running, I leave it uncovered. But if I work out in the house for that day, what I do, I cover it till I finish workout, and then I have it here and everything is good, right? So that's just some of the topic I wanted to, some of the things I wanted to jump in on this video today with you guys on how to freeform. Just leave your hair alone. Doing less is more with freeforming, guys. I just want you guys to understand that doing less is more. If you don't put your hands in your head every minute, you are going to see wonderful results. Spray it when it needs, wash it when it needs, and just create a structure for it, guys. Just create a routine. Once you follow a routine, it's going to be easy, guys. I am telling you, just leave your hair alone. And I stretch on the styling. Try not to be putting your hair in puff or bringing this piece up or doing the most, because it's going to stop your freeform from forming, right? So I hope this video could have helped some of you guys out there. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys that are out there that's watching this video, you just give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys when I make another video. So have a blessed day, guys, and peace and love to everyone out there. Bye, guys.